Well, good morning, everybody. So much going on with our weather. A lot of it is going to be going on in other parts close enough to our area, so we are going to pay very careful attention. But I don't expect any kind of major anything from any of the discussion about all the tropical weather, at least not yet. Now, I do see some showers to our south over parts of Appalachia Bay, up against some of our coasts. Some of the usual spots with a couple of sprinkles this morning, but nothing major. I do think we'll find some showers later this morning and this afternoon. The earlier the showers get going, we know that'll keep the daytime highs down a little bit. This morning, we're starting off in the low 70s. It's a little warmer than normal. It is very humid outside again. The skies are pretty clear. We're at 72 in Tallahassee, 72 in Thomasville, 71 in Valdosta. There isn't much of a breeze stirring things up, so we will look for some patchy fog. 92 was the high yesterday. Normal high is supposed to be 90. Normal low is supposed to be 70. Most areas between 71 and 75 this morning. And we've got a spot like Perry where visibility is down to 3 miles. So yeah, some fog out there. Can you see this back edge of the cloud cover up across parts of the Tennessee Valley, northwestern Mississippi? That's drier air. That's cooler air. That's a cold front. We'd love to see that push more south and more east to give us a little taste of that. But I don't think it's going to happen. These next couple of days, we're still bottled up in this very warm, humid air mass, and that means more of the same, exactly the same kind of weather we've been having for the past several weeks. And I don't expect that to change for the next several days. As we get towards the end of the week, we'll start looking for some other factors, maybe to start changing our setup. But today, tomorrow, Wednesday, it's more of the pop-up afternoon showers, plenty of humidity, and still awfully hot conditions. Now, there is so much going on in the tropics. We've got those 3 hurricanes across the Atlantic, and we've got some energy in the Caribbean. Let's take a look here at Florence. This is the one that's going to grab all the headlines. It is looking like it is incredibly healthy all of a sudden and likely going to get much stronger as it continues its slow trek towards the east coast of the United States. Then we've got this area of disturbed weather here in the Caribbean. It's going to need a little help to get itself organized. The winds in the upper levels are not really conducive for development right now, but a couple of days from now, those winds upstairs relax and this guy might be able to develop. Right now, we are still watching this one. This here is Isaac. It's a hurricane. Winds at 75 miles per hour sustained, and its path wants to take it across the Windward and Leeward Islands into the Caribbean. Anytime a system takes that channel, that also usually wrinkles a few noses. So there's a bunch going on out there. None of it expected to have any direct impact on our forecast, at least not for the next several days. Maybe at the end of the week, as Florence approaches the east coast of the United States, it can start having some impacts on our forecast. Today on the Gulf, winds out of the south 5 to 12, seas 2 feet or less, mostly smooth conditions in the bays. Looks like the high tides are all done. The low tides next up right around 9 o'clock. 70s this morning, we'll call it warm and muggy. We've got the rain chances around 40% early, more like 50% later. We'll shoot for 90. I think we can get there, maybe just up over 90. We'll call it hot, we'll call it humid, just like it's been. The showers fizzle tonight. It stays muggy. No change for Tuesday. No change for Wednesday. It's almost identical forecast for the next couple of days. Now, the busy tropics become more of a player in our forecast on Thursday, and here's how. Likely when a system gets to the east coast, well to our north and east, with those counterclockwise winds around it, we start to bring in the air that's up there to the north. Most times, that air is a little cooler, a little drier. This time, the air doesn't look like it's going to be any cooler. Now, it likely will be drier for us. So as we dry things out and get more sunshine, well, by Friday, Saturday, guys, we could get even hotter.